Hello, everyone. I hope that you guys can hear me. I had to get some water because a lot of times, can you hear me now? Probably can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, great. Awesome. I appreciate that. Okay. So good to see you guys. Hey, Tana. Wow. If you're new here, make sure. Awesome, Nancy. Thank you for that feedback. Really appreciate it. So I was like meditating. I woke up like out of a dead meditation, and then I noticed the time. So I was just like, oh my God, I'm going to be late. And I have pen all over my arm, but it's okay. All right. Hey, Eleanor. Make sure you say hello in the chat so I can see you guys. And I'm going to give it a couple minutes before I get started here. Wait for you guys to come in here. Actually pulled out one of my tarot decks, and I might shoot for that this evening. Actually, I am going to shoot for it this evening. So, and then we'll definitely get some, messages, and then do a final message, of course, because I always like to get out a really nice message before I leave you guys. Tonight's final message, though, is freedom is free. Yes, you did see that I was not well. I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about what happened. So, what happened to me the other day. I'm feeling much better now, especially, yesterday I went and I had to go out into the woods and like dig my feet into the dirt, and surprisingly enough it rained, and it was really fantastic. Like it was a really great turnout. Tonight's final message, though, is freedom is free. That is going to be my final message to you tonight, but we'll get to that. But hey, Black Cat. So yes, the other day I was extremely dehydrated, and I was having a little bit of problems with my blood pressure. So your girl was in the hospital getting pumped with fluids, and yesterday I rested for a little bit. I slept in for a long time. I think, what was it, yesterday? I didn't really get up out of bed until at least 12 or 1 o'clock. So, hey, Angela. And so I felt really refreshed, but I was like, listen, I can't just sit here and sleep and sleep and sleep. I really just need to get out of Dodge for a little bit, because that's just what Aura does. Aura is so much like that. So I went out to the woods, and I dug my feet in some dirt. I walked around. My son actually went with me, so he was really excited about that, and it was a really good time. I felt really refreshed after that, and it rained, and I took in the rain, and it was really refreshing. So I am feeling a whole lot better. Aura is going to be drinking way more water now because have to take care of this physical body. Okay, it's just a really important thing to do. And look what Aura is drinking. Aura is drinking water while she's talking to you guys. So going to continue to be doing that, but I am feeling a little bit better. Also, I'm like super going to watch what I'm eating more, and I have been doing that. I've been eating like a lot of more fruitful and vegetable stuff. Actually put myself on a what is it? I hope the music's not too loud. I put myself on a oh my God, I'm taking a weight loss class currently right now. I'm not sure if any of you are familiar with acupuncture or anything like that, but I am. I'm doing this weight loss acupuncture thing, and so I'm part of like a little side soccer team thing, so I'm doing that as well. So really have to stay hydrated, especially in this heat, because on this East Coast, the heat is really outrageous, and it gets pretty bad. So I'm happy to see you guys. I love my lives. I really love being here. I think the first few times I did lives, I was like, so, hey, Eleanor. I don't know if I said hello, Eleanor, yet. I really appreciate all 7 of you here in the chat. You guys are absolutely fabulous. I'm trying to feel out what I'm going to do, because I pulled out my tarot again, because I'm actually, I got rid of my tarot, but we're going to get some kind of general messages for everybody. I don't want anyone to feel singled out, because that's just how it is here with Aura. Aura does not want anyone to feel singled out. I appreciate every single one of you too, Tana, because you guys are absolutely fabulous. I would like to get some general messages for everybody, though. So here we go. If you hear a kid in the background, it's my kiddo. He might bang on the door here in a minute. So if I have to go away for a minute, I apologize, but yes, there is a time difference. There is very much of a time difference from here to West Coast. 3 hours, actually. I think you guys are what, 4? Whoops. You guys are 4 o'clock right now. 4:11. All right, so I do hear a lot of things happening right now. Okay. Underneath the deck, I have the Tower right now. Currently, with this deck, I am not doing reversals, so bear with me. All right, so first things first. One of these days, I'm going to get another camera so you guys can see my cards. But first things first, I have the Queen of Swords here right now. This is somebody very, who's very like snippy, somebody who is very, I'll let you guys know where I'm getting to this. This could resonate for anybody here in this room. Doesn't have to be. I'm just going with the flow right now, because I kind of had this idea earlier, and I was meditating on it before, and I'm just going with it. All right, so here we go. First things first, though, I do see Queen of Swords here. Very, 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 very. I don't want to say she's wishy-washy person, okay? But this person really does feel like she knows what she wants, and she knows what she deserves, okay? But I feel like she comes across as very very ignorant to people. I feel like she's very misinterpreted to a lot of people. Now, this could be you, or this could be somebody that you know. All right. However, this comes to me, the first thought, though, that comes to me intuitively is this is somebody who is a boss. All right. I do feel like this is somebody. This also feels like something to do with a small business or someone who is in some type of small business. I don't know why, but I am also seeing flowers. I'm seeing, I don't know, but I'm seeing flowers or some type of flower shop along those lines with this. Like this feels like a very small business, possibly in the city. All right. All right, so this next card that's coming out here. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords here, if I can pick it up. Ace of Swords, communication. I feel like whoever resonates with this, this is very, I feel like you're starting to communicate either feelings, or you're starting to communicate with how you feel. Or this could be just in general. This also could be incoming. This could be somebody who is indeed wanting to communicate with you. This also could be somewhat of a spiritual level as well. But you see this crown here at the top, and you see like there is this vine hanging down as well. So whoever resonates with this, you know, you don't have to say it in the chat if you're a little bit embarrassed. Hey, Julie, it's completely fine. But this is a very communicative message coming in here. And it's also very communicative to whoever resonates with this as well. I'm staring down at the ground, but give me a second here. So the other thing too that is really coming in, I don't know, this just feels like a very small business, or somebody who works in a very small industry, or this also could be somebody who is trying to work with somebody. I do feel like there's somebody here who also likes to write, who always likes to either possibly inspire others as well. I'm also seeing a lot of drawing. Excuse me. I'm also seeing a lot of drawing, and someone who really likes to draw. And I feel like who also can resonate with this, seeing a lot of sketching, painting possibly as well. Something very colorful as well. All right. So with that being said, I also feel traveling here in the mix. Okay. It's kind of like whoever has something really nice to say to you, okay, I'll take it in, but I also, I'm kind of like hearing like, all right, if you have something negative to say, please just go away. I don't really want to talk to you. I don't want to say anything to you. I don't really want to see you. I also do see somebody here getting ready to move, getting ready to switch locations here as well. It also could very well. In fact, I'm just seeing somebody packing boxes up as well. I just keep seeing, and then I also see this image of somebody packing their boxes up and getting ready to switch gears here. I also feel like this also could resonate with somebody who's about to switch careers, someone who is about to just totally switch things up a lot. All right. Now, this doesn't have to resonate with you, but it very well could. So also feel like as well, somebody could live by the water. Like this doesn't really have to be by the water, but I also see somebody living either by the river, someone by an ocean, possibly, maybe even by a big body of water as well. Okay. So communication coming in fast here. 8 of Wands, right? So, like, and that's the other thing too. I feel like a lot of things are coming in fast. There's a lot of opportunities coming in fast. Okay. Don't get into your head. Okay. Because that is really what can really block you from whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest and whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into you. I will be getting into some law of attraction cards as well here shortly. All right. So, with that being said, though, we have this 8 of Swords here. So, we have 2 8s here, 88. Very powerful angelic number as well. Ooh, 8 people here, 8 likes. So, 88 definitely. 88 is here strongly. So this really does have to do with negative thinking, negative thoughts. We can't. So a lot of people will sit here and try to control their negative thinking. Oh, how can I control my negative thinking? Well, I'll tell you what, it is human nature to have a lot of thoughts that come at us. But a lot of times we sit here and we try to control everything happening. You can't really control everything happening, but you can control how you feel. All right. You can't control every single thought, but you can control your vibration and you can control how you are currently feeling. So, the only way to take this blindfold off is to control how you are currently feeling at that point in time. You have all these swords here around you, but you also have things that are coming in, communication coming in. All right. 8 of Wands is also a representation of maybe you have a love interest coming in as well. Okay. Um, you also have this Page of Pentacles, right? This could be a representation of somebody in your life that is maybe possibly younger than you. You could have somebody in your life who is definitely very grounded, very, I feel like this person is very resourceful. This person is very intuitive as well, but they come from a very grounded standpoint. All right. This person is very trustworthy. This person could, in fact, be somebody in your life that I feel like gives you ideas. And this person also gives you things that maybe nobody else gives you. And this person is very inspirational. This person gives you a lot of ideas. I feel like this is a very fruitful person. Okay. Um, but also, so with this Tower card underneath the deck, I feel like this can come across as a time where things are definitely changing, but also things are changing for the better. Okay, consider this. If you have an opportunity that is coming forth towards you, 6 of Swords, right? 6 of Swords, this is the opportunity to moving in a new direction, moving into a different direction. You don't have to necessarily be moving away. You could very necessarily be switching things up quite a bit. You could be switching things up and moving into a more positive direction. So this is a very positive sign for you, very positive influencing sign. Okay. I want to get some law of attraction cards. However, so if you do have somebody in your life who, is this, kind of Queen of Swords for you, make sure that you eliminate all of this excess negative thinking. Okay. Queen of Swords definitely doesn't have to be a man or a woman, but Queen of Swords could be just about anybody. All right. She's very bossy, but she is somebody who knows what she wants, and she is somebody who is she's very tactful, but she can also be she can just be very, she can be very mean with her words. Very, very, very mean with her words. So, understand that. All right, so that was like pretty much a general message for everybody for right now. And I wanted to get some of my law of attraction cards because I do have about 12 people here in this room right now, and I wanted to get some really good messages out there before closing out here. Thank you, Brooke. Yes, I am doing absolutely so much better. I mean, yesterday I went to the woods yesterday and it was really, really, really great. And one of my favorite things to catch are thunderstorms. Like I can't put them in my pocket or anything. I can't really put them in my pocket, but I feel like I take part of them with me whenever I see a thunderstorm. So it is very rejuvenating for me too. Last night too, I had this really interesting dream last night. I dreamt that I was near an island, and I've really been thinking about being by the ocean and thinking about being by a really big body of water. Yes, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But last night I had this really crazy dream where I was by the water, and I felt like I was around a whole lot of people, and most of these people they weren't really American, and they were a different nationality. I'm not sure where exactly it was, but it was like this whole community of people that were there. And it's kind of like they had their own little village, and it was really cool. The water was green, and but the water was like see-through, and the sand was pure white. And it was just one of the most, like, I don't know, it was just one of the most really amazing dreams that I've had in a really long time. And I haven't had a dream like that. Oh, I don't think I've had a dream like that, like, ever. So I'm really hoping like that's a really positive thing because that would be really amazing to like live somewhere like that. Anyways, so I really want to get some law of attraction messages for everybody here that's in the room. Hey, Laverne. I don't know if I said hello to Laverne yet. If you're new here, make sure you say hello in the chat. It does, doesn't it? It sounds like a really healing dream. To be honest, it's beyond me what it means, but it sounds like a place where I know that I should be. All right, so here we go. I want to get some law of attraction cards out. We have 10 people here. Oh, we have 11 people here and 10 likes. Literally just picking some random cards. I got 4 here now, 5, and I'll pick another 5 here in a minute. Angela says, how do I place protection on my family? Too much bad stuff going on, court hearings, etc. Thank you. Oh, so with protection, you could order one of my kits. However, you can most definitely come up with your own mantra on protection. The herbs that I do represent for protection is sweetgrass. If you can get any type of sweetgrass and place it on top of your door or on top of their door, nothing bad can also come in. But I can post about that as well, for protection. All right. All right. So let's get into this manifesting mantra today. Absolutely, Angela. You're most welcome. All right, so here we go. First card that comes out here. There is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. Ooh, I love it. I love hearing that. Like it makes me feel like really, really, really just, whew, I like it. All right, so this is really powerful. There is nothing I cannot be, do, or have. So, um, So this card says, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Go forth on this day of your life. Experience knowing that your real work is to decide what you want and then focus upon that. Go forth giving thought to what you want, attracting life, experiences to help you decide what you want. And once you have decided, giving thought only to that. All right. So, the first thing that kind of came to my mind is some of you are like, well, what if I want to manifest a person? What if I want to manifest a specific person? So understand, yes, you can manifest a specific person. However, along with that, you do have to just understand and learn when to let it go. All right. Learn when to kind of let it go. Yes, this is the person that I want to attract to myself. However, just learn when to kind of let it go and release it. All right. Don't focus on them. Don't focus on your phone so much. Don't look at your phone so much. Don't concentrate on that so much. Okay. But there is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Go forth on this day of your life, experience knowing that your real work is to decide what you want. So all you really have to do is to decide, set your intention of what exactly that you want, and follow through with that. So a lot of times, if you know what you want, but you don't know how to go about it. All right, well, a lot of times Aura doesn't know exactly okay, wait, hold on. A lot of times Aura doesn't exactly know how she's going to be doing things, but what Aura does is Aura meditates. And sometimes, a couple times meditating can really give you a plan or give you some type of receptive plan on how to go forward and how to kind of execute plans. All right. Because a lot of times we can get stuck into a cycle of not really knowing how to manifest anything or how to attract certain things so that we can execute things. But you know what? Meditation can definitely help with this. And if you're feeling confused or lost, sorry, I'm going to slow down. Feeling confused or lost, don't know how to proceed, take a step back. Just stop. Stop, completely stop, take a step back, slow down. Maybe you're going a little bit too fast and reattack it. Because a lot of times when we feel a certain way and we want something so, so, so bad, you have to learn to relax, breathe, let it happen, and believe in it. That is the main key here. Because to be honest, there is nothing I cannot be. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And a lot of times people will not really share that on their YouTube channel. They kind of leave people on the hook of, what's the key here? What's the trick here? What is it? There is nothing that you cannot be. All right. All right. So the next card here. I can feel positive while thinking positive. I can feel positive while thinking positive. So, what is exactly bringing you down today? Before I read the description here, think about this before I read the description. What is exactly feeling or you feel as if is holding you back in some way, shape, or form? Do you feel as if a certain person is holding you back? Do you feel as if well, I feel kind of blocked right now. Okay. I'm not feeling entirely great right now. Okay. Well, Aura wasn't feeling entirely great the other day, but you know what? Aura recognized that, and Aura was like, okay, well, I'm going to try to make myself feel a little bit better, right? I'm going to try to make myself feel better and feel a little bit more positive. So, when I was in the hospital the other day, you know, I did feel pretty down. My blood pressure was through the roof. I think it was like 155 over 111, and um, pumping me through full of fluids. And at that time, I really wasn't feeling too positive. I'm just like, oh my goodness, what am I doing to myself? Why why is this kind of happening right now? Well, it's kind of happening because um, it's time to take better care of oneself. It's time to kind of feel a little bit better about oneself. Okay. And the way we do that is by taking care of ourselves. So I can feel positive while thinking positive. The longer you stay focused upon what you do not want, the greater and more powerful that thought will become. So I didn't focus so much on me feeling so bad. I didn't focus on me really so much getting worse or worse or worse. I focused more on feeling a whole lot better. I focused on what how positivity can help me feel a lot better. So what does Aura like? Aura likes to go out into nature. So what did Aura do yesterday? Aura went out into nature, out into the woods. I actually went hiking barefoot. um, but it made me feel a whole lot better. Okay. But if you are sensitive to your emotions and you withdraw your attention from the unwanted very quickly, you will begin to feel better, and you will stop the attraction of the unwanted thing. So, trying not to think about the high blood pressure right now, because I had it the other day and it wasn't that great. So, not focusing on that right now. All right. So, next card that we have here. So, if I am resisting evil, I am attracting evil. Okay, so this card happened last week. I'm not sure. This might apply for Angela over there, who posted in the comments. A lot of things might be happening. So if I'm resisting evil, I'm attracting evil. If I'm so focused on the evil in someone, then I'm attracting that to myself. If I am so focused on so much negativity and so much things that are going to be happening, then I'm going to be attracting that more and more into my life. I'm going to be attracting that more and more into my existence. I'm going to be bringing that more into my existence. So I'm going to say this, and I'm going to share this with all 12 of you that are here in the chat right now. The way that people are psychic and the way that that works is basically when people are predicting things, they're feeling energy, okay? And the way that each and every one of you are psychic is you're feeling each other's energy, or you're feeling your own energy, not each other's, but your own energy. And the way that we are manifesting things and attracting things, that is how you are psychic. That is how you are bringing things into your reality, because that is how you are psychic, okay? So don't second guess anything that you are feeling in your gut instincts, anything that you are feeling just in general. Okay. That is just how it works. So if you're feeling something negatively that is going to be coming into your reality, is because we are focused on that. All right. And a lot of times our bodies can definitely feel these things. We can feel these things are coming. Aura has had a lot of instances where I have felt something negatively coming on, and it wasn't because it was because Aura was focused on it, but it was also because I felt it physically before it came into my physical reality. So I'm going to read the back of this, though. If you are resisting anything, you are focused upon it. pushing against it and activating the vibration of it, and therefore attracting that which is like it. So I'm going to have problems, but I'm going to push them away. I am going to push them away. No, you don't push them away. Okay. You don't push them away. You just don't focus on them. This is about being in alignment. Okay. This live session that I do every week, every Saturday, this is about being in alignment. All right. This is about being in alignment with who you truly are. Okay. That is really what this is all about. All right. So the next card coming out here is I am not in competition for well-being. I am not in competition for well-being. I can tell you this right now. There's a lot of people out there who are very spiritual, okay? Very spiritual, but not just spiritual. We have a lot of things going on here in the world right now. A lot of different businesses, okay? A lot of people think that, well, I'm in competition with this person because they have this many followers or that many followers and blah, 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 blah. Competition can serve you if it stimulates your desire, but it can be a disadvantage if it hampers your belief in succeeding. So a lot of people will think that competition is what's going to make them successful. However, it's going to definitely hurt them in the long run, because then they're so much focused on competing against the other person and focusing on beating that other person. They forgot everything. They forgot everything, or why they first started what they were doing. They first started that hobby that they were doing. They first started whatever it was that they were doing. Okay. So in this unlimited universe, because believe it or not, you are all spiritual beings having a human experience. All right. There is no need for compete for well-being. Okay. For your resources are unlimited. Everything is unlimited. You are infinite beings. Okay. All right. You guys are so wonderful to each other. There's enough followers to go around and for everyone to be successful and happy. Absolutely, Brooke. So you may perceive a shortage, but it would be of your own making. So a lot of this is being perceptive of whatever you're viewing. Or you can view it as a certain way, but as you continue to view it that way, then guess what? That is what you're going to have more of. You're going to have more of that. So if you focus on all of that, then you're going to have more of that. You're going to continue to have more of that. All right. 14 people in the chat. Make sure if you're new here, make sure you hit a hello here in the chat. We are doing law of attraction cards for almost, well, everyone in the room, maybe. We'll see. We're already 38 minutes in, so let me continue to go on here. All right, so the next card that we have here is action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful action. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful actions. So this is like whenever the reason why Aura is here, okay? Aura likes being Aura, all right? Aura likes being here with you all. Aura does not take anything back. Aura likes kind of being herself. And when Aura is herself, Aura's like super, super ecstatic about being herself, okay? And that's the whole purpose of this card right here. Action inspired from aligned thoughts is joyful actions, being in alignment with who you truly are, being in alignment with oneself, all right? So action offered from a place of contradicted thought is hard, unsatisfying work, and does not yield good results. But when you really feel good about jumping into action, that is a clear sign that you are not offering thoughts that are contradictory to your own desires. Thanks, Julie, for that 1999. I greatly appreciate you. You're the best. So action thoughts. So when we are taking action, are you taking action because you are being who you truly are? Are you taking action because, or because what? Because you are resisting something? Or are you taking action because you are being competitive or being being in competition with somebody else? You're not being in competition with anybody else. You are you. Each one of you is different. Every single one of you here in this room is a different person, different styles, different personalities, different everything. So be inspired to be that unique person. Be inspired to be that person that takes action, and you don't feel shame by anybody else. All right. But really, thank you, Julie, for that 1999. Greatly appreciate you. All right. So all 16 people in the chat. Let's see. We're gonna get 5 more cards in here, and I would like to give a final message out before I depart. But FYI, Aura gets really excited every single time she has a live. I'm not going to lie. Aura gets very, very excited every single time she has a live. So, all right. So the next card that we have here. All right. So I can change my life by changing my thoughts. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. Now, the only way that we change our thoughts and change what we are thinking is we also change how we feel. All right. So you can also, I mean, there's no way you can't block every single negative thought, right? You can't really block everything. Okay. But you can control how you feel, because you cannot control every single thought, but you can control how you feel, right? So by choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. So a lot of times, we're stuck in a specific situation. Let's just say you broke down on the side of the road, and all of a sudden you just like, oh my God, what's going to happen right now? What's horrible? This is so awful. How can this happen to me? I've had the worst day ever, blah, 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 blah. And the thoughts just continue on and on and on. And every single one of those thoughts is like, okay, well, it could be worse. I could not have this, or I could not have that. You got to start from somewhere. Okay. So by focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. So while you're sitting there on the side of the road, your flat tire is awful, okay? Your phone is dead. You have no way to call anybody. But as you sit there, you're like, okay, well, I do have this. I do have that. Maybe you could also think about something else. You could think about the beach. You could think about things that are definitely positive there in that moment. So I know that part is difficult, but it definitely helps you. All right. Julie Trask, like my mother always says, could be worse. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. All right. So the next card we have here is, I do not need to monitor my thoughts. Oh my God. I randomly picked this card. So all right, so you don't need to monitor every single thought that you have, okay? That would be madness right now, right? That would be entirely madness right now. You cannot control every single entire thought, because if you did that, I think you would drive yourself a little bit crazy, okay? But what you can do is, rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling, like I was saying before. For if you should choose a thought not in harmony with your with your border intentions, you will feel the discord, and then you can redirect your thought to something that feels and therefore serves you better. All right. Definitely, you can't control every single thought. You cannot control every single thing going on in your head. However, you can control how you are feeling. All right. Okay, so the next one that we have here is I want sometimes there are words that or has trouble pronouncing. Continual joyous growth. I want continual joyous growth. I want continuous joyous growth. All right. I want continuous joyous growth. I am a growth seeking being, and it is exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I love knowing that joy is simply a choice. So, since my expansion is inevitable, I choose to have it in joy. I want to expand. I want to grow. All right. Now, I'm not saying like this is me saying, I'm saying that this is maybe somebody in this room saying that to themselves. I want to expand. I want to grow. I want to grow my business. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to have some type of growth here. Okay. Whatever the case may be, or whoever it is, or whatever it is that you're wanting to grow. I am growth seeking. I am a growth seeking being. And you can say that to yourself. And it's exhilarating to remember that expansion is not only natural, but inevitable. I am a growth seeking being. Everything is growing around me. Everything is expanding around me. I am expanding. I choose to have joy. I choose to be joyful. I choose to be happy here in this moment, here, right now. All right. All right. So next card that we have here is my creative power lies in this moment. My creative power lies in this moment. Every single one of you here in this room is a creative being, okay? I'm going to ask you all a question right now, okay? Okay, how do you Yavers expanding much like my waistline? Oh my god, I can't believe you. Funny. My creative power lies in this moment. Okay, so I need to ask every single one of you a quick question. Every single one of you, you have created your own reality. You have created the job that you have. You have created where you live. You have created the car. You have created the car that you have. You manifested every single thing in your existence. Everything. A lot of times though, however, the people that come into our reality, we don't create those people, but we do attract those things, right? So therefore creating a reality around us and creating what we are attracting. So you are creating every single moment of every single day. It's happening right now. It doesn't stop. Everything is unlimited. Everything is happening currently in this moment. All right. Whether you are thinking about something happening now, or something that happened in your past, or something you would like to have happen in your future, you are doing the thinking now. And it is this present thought vibration that the law of attraction is responding to. So it is definitely responding to you currently at this moment. Therefore, your power to create is now. You don't have to worry about what's happening in the past. You don't have to worry about what's happening in the future. And this is the same for you, Angela. This message is specifically and especially for you, okay? So you don't have to worry about what's happening in the past. You don't have to worry about what's happening in the future or going to happen in the future. So you have an ongoing situation occurring currently, and you don't have to worry about what's going to happen in the future. You just have to be present here in this moment, what's happening right now. It's kind of like when you're driving at nighttime and you have the headlights on and it's super, super, super dark outside. And this is actually in that movie or in the documentary, The Secret. You turn the headlights on and you can only see so far because it's super dark outside. You're not in the city. You're just driving at nighttime. You're on this really long road trip, and you can only see so many feet. But as you keep going, sometimes we kind of have to apply that in certain situations like that, Angela. So understand, Angela, my creative power, your family has creative power as well. And it lies in this moment, because in this moment controls how my future goes. All right. All right, so this last card here, and then I would like to give out, you're very welcome, Angela. I would like to give out my final message, of course, okay, after this last card. The law of attraction is my life's basis. It is really, really, really inspiring listening to that too. I mean, every single time I read one of these cards, I get very, 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 I like the chills go down my spine because it's very, very, very powerful. All right. The law of attraction is my life's basis. So, the whole point of, being here. All right. I could talk about, soul contracts and things like that, of course, because each one of you is very unique. Each one of you is very different, but understand that as being in this physical body, okay, maybe you didn't choose to be on a soulful level. You did not choose to be in this physical body, but believe it or not, you are a creator of your own reality and a creator of this existence, because the law of attraction and everything around you is working in your favor. Everything is working in your favor, whether you are resisting or whether you are not resisting. That is not even the key, because resistance comes when when you're not feeling too great. So since the law of attraction is the basis of your experience, right? An understanding of it is essential to living life on purpose. In fact, an understanding of the law of attraction is essential to living the life of joy that you came forth to live. The law of attraction is essential to living the life of joy that you came forth to live. How powerful is that? The life that you chose before getting into this physical body, because we are all very much infinite beings and infinite energy, and we all carry these energies. However, but we were all something before we came here, were we not? We were definitely something before we came into this physical body. So understand that everything is working out for you. Everything is working out in one's favor, okay? Because those beliefs can be very much essential and very much helpful as you continue on your journey, as you continue to go forth, and as you continue to very much continue to create and manifest. All right. So with that being said, as if some of you aren't or do not live in the United States, that is okay. It doesn't matter if you live in the United States or not, but understand this weekend is a very, very, very eventful weekend for everyone who is in the United States. It is it is the weekend that we celebrate July 4th, which is when the United States became a country. So my final message to you tonight is freedom is free. All right. That is my final message tonight. Freedom is free. And the reason why I say that is because whatever you have planned for this weekend. Whatever you intend on doing this weekend, do it with the intentions of being who you truly are. This weekend as is an important event that is upon the United States. It is an eventful because it is in fact when we became a country so many years ago. We joined forces and decided to become one with each other. We based it on one common goal, and that was freedom. We believed in our leaders, we believed in something, but that is not the reason why I'm telling you this message right now. Tonight, as I end this live session, you should believe that your freedoms are free. But Aura doesn't mean you belong to this country or that country and you fought hard to get there and you you sacrificed everything to get there. Maybe you did sacrifice everything to get there, but tonight you should believe that you don't have to sacrifice anything to get anywhere. Tonight you should believe in something much powerful than anything, that is oneself. For over 200 years, a country has said freedom isn't free, and maybe other countries have said the same thing. But what if I told you, what if Aura told you that you are already free? To believe that you are free. But don't let any of that get to your head. Don't let the fear of the news, social media, the fear of what is coming into the future for any country, and it doesn't really matter. But what is coming to get you in a place of worry and doubt, don't let any of that come at you. But believe that whatever is coming, no matter what country you belong to, because it really does not matter what country you belong to, believe that right here in this moment you are free in general. And understand that you are all infinite beings. You are all one with oneself. But continue to believe that as you continue to prosper every day and as you continue to be who you truly are. And that is Aura's final message tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live this evening, and I hope that you can take that with you this weekend. So everybody in the United States, happy 4th of July. Be safe this weekend. Please, please, please be safe this weekend. I will see you guys next week. Okay. Be safe, and Aura's going to stay hydrated. Okay. Aura's going to stay hydrated. All right. But I will see you guys all next week for some more messages. Okay. Everybody, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye.